Hi, and welcome to the Content Studio 5.1 product news. I'm Vegard, and today I will walk you through the most important changes in 5.1. Improved Move functionality. Move is now possible in the Edit view. Previously, you could only move content items in the Content Navigator or Browse view. Now there is a Move button in the action bar in the Content Editor or Edit view, enabling you to move the item directly from the editor, which is very handy. Earlier, the project root was the default and invisible place to where you could move a content item. Now there is an explicit project root on top of the content tree in the drop-down menu. Accordingly, the Move button is disabled until something is selected. When you have moved an item, the bottom notification is now updated with a new path and a clickable link, in Content Navigator, that is. Finally, moved and modified items get a dual or compound status in Content Navigator, which will be moved modified. Previously, the status would just be moved, regardless of whether the content was actually modified or not. This allows for a more accurate status for the content item. Export of search results to a CSV file. Anyone looking for a quick inventory or asset overview can now export search results to a CSV file. Just use the search function, filter for whatever you like, and hit that export button. The CSV file includes several fields like display name, content type, and first published, which can now be filtered and done whatever you like with in a spreadsheet. New Find Replace dialog for Rich Text Editor. Earlier, when you wanted to use the Find and Replace function in the Rich Text Editor, the dialog obscured the source text. Now there's a much less intrusive dialog popping up, with the same options for matching case, whole words, and replacing one or all while seeing the source text. Pretty handy. Improved auto-exclusion of optional dependencies. When you exclude optional dependencies in the publishing wizard, they were automatically hidden in the previous version of Content Studio. While you can still exclude optional dependencies in this way, they will no longer be hidden by default. That means you can see what will not be published, which is useful to remove ambiguity. Locked path for published content. When you wanted to change the path or URL in the previous version, you had to first click the pencil icon right next to the path. We have made it simpler and now it just lets you click on the path to change it. Other improvements. There is now improved responsiveness in Content Navigator. There's also improved synchronization between the Content Forms page components tree and components inside the page editor. The Show Changes link for comparison of publishing modifications is replaced with a new icon. There's also a new icon for switching the project context. Be sure to check out the changelog in the description. Have a nice day!